zipper. I gotta get glasses on, folks. I can't see a thing. I'm operating in Braille. All right. I don't know how this is going to work this morning because I've got a slight problem. It's raining. But we got the high tech. I think it was a $45 umbrella this time. But this one's high tech. Look at this. Well, I'll show you this way. This was really high tech actually. Wait till you see it. I can turn the camera on so you can get the full effect of the high techness. Watch this. Look at this. It's like James Bond opens up. Okay. It's a wet, brutal morning. I had a brutal night last night actually. Okay, can I hang on to this and this? Can I switch this around? Hang on here. I'm trying to get the umbrella and the camera all together here. So, last night, if anybody was watching the stream, bathtub stream at about 2:30, 3 o'clock last night, you probably saw me. Well, not probably, you did if you were watching the stream. I outside in a housecoat in the rain because the geese were blowing a gasket last night and they woke me up and I looked out the window and this poor little duck was getting beat up by a goose and the other 5 geese were circling it trying to stop the geese from beating up this duck. So I had to get my housecoat on, get this jacket on, my boots on, and then I came out in the rain and they had dispersed by then. And I never found out what duck they were beating up or what was going on. But you know what happens to you at 3:30 or 2:30 in the morning when you get out of bed and then go outside and walk around in the rain? You know what happens to you, folks? You're wide awake. I was up till 5:30 in the morning. I went back to bed and I was like, oh no, man, like strung right out, wide awake. All right, it doesn't seem like the umbrella's freaking them out. All right, let's hang on here. I got the wind. I gotta do this gate. The wind is blowing against the gate, so that means it's gonna blow shut. We'll do this one out of this one here. Hang on. Bear with me. No, the geese need to be separated from the ducks. Oh, look how fast that is. No, some of them are having a hard time with the umbrella. No, the umbrella's got them freaked out. Oh man, ducks. I got a north wind right now that's blowing the gates closed. Okay, they got no problem. Here, we'll stand farther back here. Come on out. Oh, we got that little hurt duck. I've tried to catch her a couple times, and she's actually quite fast when you go to catch her. So I said, well, if you're that quick, I'll let you. You can still be free. Magoo, I don't have a clue. There's strippers. Okay, now I can go into the pen here. Let me go into the pen and hook the gate open. Oh, hang on here. I'm having a hard time here. I got this high-tech rain device, huh? Oh, they're off. Hi, strippers. Oh man, with this rain, I'm so glad that I got the whole pen raked. You would not believe the mess it would be if it wasn't raked. Oh, Magoo's gonna go back in. I want to just do a scan here. I'm way behind, like I said, because I was up all night, because I was out here at 2:30 in the morning breaking up a goose, beating up a duck fight, and I'm not going to do that again. Well, I would again, actually. I felt bad for the little duck. I was looking at the window and I said, oh, that's a little duck. Little white duck was getting beaten on. I was like, but then when I was out here and the rain was hitting my head and I was like, oh no, I'm wide awake. I might let that little drake out today, I don't know yet. Today's plans have slightly changed because it's too wet to do any patio stone work or raking or nothing, because everything's mud. So what's going to happen today is, oh, they ate the egg. There was an egg here last night. There's the remnants of it. I was going to pick it up and I thought, oh, I'll get it in the morning. They ate it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take the door frame off. All the green lumber is coming off, and then we're going to be screwing a tarp to the face of the barn, and I'm going to roll it up like a canopy, so that if tomorrow, because it's supposed to be a 30% chance of rain, that if we're pouring the concrete, that I can roll a tarp out, and I'll string a rope across to here, so that if it does rain, I can bring the tarp out and cover it. But I want to have it already set up so that if it starts raining, we just cut the cord and unroll the tarp and stretch it out. That's what we're gonna do today. My buddy's gonna come over later on, but we're waiting for this rain to stop because it's absolutely nasty, and I'm not working out the rain. I'm not. I'm there's a limit. Today's the limit. I've hit my limit. Can't believe they ate my egg from last night. So I'm gonna go in and finish my coffee. I've already drank a cup and a half. I had a private coffee time with somebody else on FaceTime, so I'm sorry, guys. And then after that, I'll come out and I'll set a camera up at the Magoon. But we're gonna go inside right now and finish my coffee. But they're wasting no time. Look at that, eh? Oh, we're gonna run to the Magoon. I gotta put some food down there too. So we're just waiting. It's supposed to stop raining or cut back on rain around 11 o'clock. Oh. Don't worry, Susie. The drakes are gonna get seriously thinned down here. Seriously thinned down, trust me. There's only gonna be 10 when I'm finished. And there's gonna be over 100 females. But right now I can't do my cull right now because I'm in the middle of that behind me. I gotta get that done. The barn's first. I gotta at least get the barn done. Once the barn's, I don't have to finish the inside of it as in insulation, but I gotta just get the building done, the outside work. Then once the outside work's done, then I can do my personal cull, get rid of, roughly 47 drakes, and the girls will have a break. Who's Lefty? I don't know who Lefty is. Doug's upstairs. He's the thumbnail this morning. He's doing nothing. 47's not a lot, actually. 47 will just barely get me through a year. Actually, not even a year. Well, I'm gonna have to buy some contraband beef from my neighbor. Okay. All right. Princess knows it's raining outside. Okay, come in, bad luck. Here we go. How many years bad luck for an umbrella inside? Whatever it is, times it by 100, because that's about how many times I've come inside with the umbrella. Because it doesn't have the button to collapse it. It only has a button to make it go big. 7 years, 5 years? Okay, so I got lots of good luck not coming to me then. Oh man, this umbrella is really big when you kept coming to the building. But it works. It's waterproof. I can actually sit outside with it. Here, I'll show you how big this thing is. Look at it. It's a massive one. That's the one I bought on Amazon. And it's actually waterproof nylon. Not like that other one that, I was out there in the rain and it would leak. It'd be interesting how long I could sit outside with that. Alright, let's go finish my coffee. Then I'll get my day underway and I'll set the tripod up. But I got to do that with the umbrella. I have to go across the, the yard with two hands. Umbrella in one hand and tripod in the other. Like last night I had to take the camera down and I had to do it with the tripod or the camera or the umbrella. It was pouring last night. It's been pouring solid. The weatherman was right. Oh, I gotta switch networks too. I got one coffee left to do here. All right, hang on here, folks. We'll get organized here. This one. Oh, we gotta hang on here. There. Oh, the lens is dirty. You don't need widescreen to take here for me. I'm gonna end those outdoor streams. A little bit of fluff happening there. I'm due for a cut. I had to shave last night. It's like driving me nuts. This weekend I'll cut my hair, just for you, just for the folks. Good morning, Digger Pete. I just realized something. YouTube, man. I've got the app set. Can anybody tell me, did you get a commercial? Because I've got the app set. Okay, there is no commercials. Okay, good. I got to show you something here, because just so you can see what I'm dealing with here on YouTube. Okay. Do you see right here? Monetize with ads. I've got it turned off. Okay? Because if you turn it on, I'll just show you what it looks like. Okay? See, it goes green. Or no, it goes blue. See, it shows you put the ads on. But I've got no ads. That's what I had on this one. It was no ads. Okay, so let me hang on here. I'm going to leave this page. But look at this. See this? It says that I have it monetized. What we're watching right now. What I'm showing you. But see, there's the other stream. That's what it should look like. It's not monetized. So I keep looking at it thinking, oh no, my fans are going to get mad at me because I promised you guys no more ads on the live streams. And then YouTube says it's monetized, and then it's really not monetized. I'm not giving them any money. I'm not going to make you go through. That's good. You're not supposed to get commercials. Screw the commercials. We're a fan-funded show here. This is it. This is the future of YouTube. No ads. Nope. Alright, so I'm going to do my coffee here with you, and then I'm going to go outside, get things happening. We're going to watch this weather situation. Oh, it's raining harder right now. I've got a stream running at the Magoo. The only way you can get commercials, Terry, is if you're watching videos. I put commercials on the videos. because it doesn't matter on that. No one watches barely anyway. It's the video situation is not. It doesn't matter. I don't care. The video. Not many people watch the videos. The streams of the streams. The videos of the streams, I should say. There should be absolutely no commercials. I've got all the any live stream commercials are turned off. Amanda, you're watching the videos? Not many people do. Yeah, concrete can go down wet on the ground. Doesn't matter. It's the concrete on the or the water on top of the concrete's the problem. That's the problem. So, you must be watching really old videos to get commercials, because when these streams go into the video format, YouTube puts me in demonetization for about 2 days while they review the videos. So, they're doing a good job of making sure that creators are getting screwed hard. Virginia, I've grown a skill. I've grown in skill? What have I grown in? What skill? Who keeps waiting for a like from Matt? You guys got some kind of conversation going on that I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, I've gotten better since 2013. I hope so. I've put a lot of work into this. I'm looking forward to this winter. Oh man, I actually am. Once we get everything done, you people are going to be impressed what the show is going to be like. This winter is going to be epic on a level you have no idea. You have just no idea how epic it's going to be. You're in for a pleasant surprise. Pleasant, very pleasant. I'm very excited about this winter, because one is the live streaming in the barn and the metal shed, you know, being able to see what the geese and the ducks are up to at night, because well, there's going to, you know, you're going to have like about 110 ducks, 114 ducks in the barn. It's going to be a hub of activity. We're going to have all the geese in the metal shed at night. That'll be a hub of activity. So there'll be like 2 hubs of activity, serious hubs of activity. You'll be like, what do I watch? It's like you're going to be like, there's 2 good streams. Which ones do we watch? And they're going to be hardwired, so there's going to be no buffering from the Wi-Fi problems. And then you're going to have the GoPro on my head, which is going to be awesome. I'm because in the wintertime, you know, it's mostly point of view here. You know, no, Jeff, never put heat with waterfowl. There's no heat, none. That's why you do insulation. You don't want heat. Heat's a problem. Ideal temperature is 0 degrees, frozen, right on the cusp of everything freezing. That's the perfect temperature for them. Do you want to see the operate? How you're gonna watch the show this winter? Do you want to see the piece of equipment that I came up with? Because some people might not be aware of this. I don't know if some people might have seen it. I've shown it before, or I can show you all right now. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see how exciting this is going to be? Do I get enough yeses? I'm cute when I say how awesome it's going to be. No, Susie, I'm really pumped. This winter, even if I get another concussion, this winter will be still awesome. Okay, hang on. This potentially could be a first on YouTube. It potentially could be. I've done it before. I've done a test stream. It works. I've shown you, what it's like. But because of our situation here and our, we needed cameras in the field, I couldn't do it because I only had one encoder that's incapable of this. Okay, so look at this. See this? So this goes on my head like this. Okay, like that. Obviously, there's going to be a winter hat on my head because I got no hair. And then these cords, see the cords? They go down my back, all right? They go to the back, which goes to this custom-made fanny pack, which will be underneath my jacket because it'll fit underneath my jacket so that the winter won't bother it. There's a battery pack that goes in here for the run the GoPro because the GoPro's got its own battery pack. Because the problem is I'm going to be out in the cold, and the battery on this will only last maybe about 30 minutes tops when it gets frozen. So I've got to run a battery pack in here. Okay. And then this ridiculously expensive piece of electronics here. See, this is the Livestream encoder. See that? This goes in this under my jacket. Okay. No, it's the same tech, Vista. We're just reusing it, reconfiguring it. Okay. And this is going to enable me to walk around all winter. So every time I do any work outside, like all the time, I will be able to do live from my point of view. You're going to see it's going to be a GoPro, not pivot head. The pivot head lens is right there, so it's going to be, it's not going to be the exact same angle. It's going to be a little bit down, but it's still going to be everything in front of me. And actually, it's a wider screen. It's got a wider lens, and I can change the lens too. I can go to narrow, medium, or fisheye on the GoPro. It doesn't matter. We can play around with that to see maybe the fisheye. You'll want to see the fisheye so you can see absolutely everything. We'll play around with the settings on the GoPro to see which is the best. I think the medium width is the best. There's less distortion. Fisheye is good too, but I don't like the distortion. So that is what the deal is. This is the winter. Okay? So this winter, we're going to have, the barn hardwired, the metal shed hardwired. So you're going to be able to see the, 24/7. And then you're going to have me doing everything I do all winter outside all the time with this. Because I don't use cameras outside in the winter that much. It's a pain. Tripods are a pain unless you get a nice day. We get a nice day, I can do tripod action outside. But we're going to have a Zika tent in the pen, and we're going to because I've got another encoder. Yes, I have got encoders coming out of my rear here. I've invested a ton of money, and it's all because of your support of helping the show this year. Because every time you people make donations or help me out here, I don't buy toys for myself. Which like I could go buy a quad runner, I could go on a holiday to Costa Rica, I could do all that silly stuff, but I don't. I reinvest it in the show so that I can give you a better experience. Because I'm serious about the duck adventure. So I've got another encoder that's going to be in the Zika tent during the day. The problem is finding a good place to put the Zika tent. I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere around facing the bathtub area is what it's going to be. I think something like that. But I got to play around with that on the Zika tent, where it's going to actually be sitting. No. But we're going to have a camera outside during the day, and hardwired cameras in the buildings, and then this thing on my head when I come outside to do any work, like all the time. If I'm out doing work, like when we were doing lockdown, I gotta do water runs all the time. You're gonna see, like if I'm doing 6 water runs in the day, you're gonna see 6 live streams with this on my head. So that's what's happening. I'm excited about this winter. It's a totally different show. It's gonna be pretty cool. I think it is. I think it's a whole new level. It's going to be exciting. So that's why I'm all excited about doing what I'm doing, because it's going to be just so interesting. But I had to make a custom. I had to modify this. I'll show you what I had to do, because I had to get the camera to stay, because this is just a plastic clamp, and the plastic you can't tighten it enough, eh? So I had this little clip. I don't know where it came from. I've had it for about 20 years in my garage in a jar, but it was just the right size. I drilled a really, really small hole through, a set hole, and I put this clip. So the camera can't get moved. So even if I whack it, against the door frame or something, the camera angle won't change, so that I won't do a whole stream with it pointing at the ceiling, or pointing at my pointing straight down. It's exactly pointing in the right way all the time. Is that pretty cool? It's like a lock. So I was amazed I had this little thing. But I'm not lying to you, this has been in a jar in my garage for over 20 years, this little clip. But that's how I came up with this idea. And these are custom cables. If you notice, they don't come straight out. They have a right angle on them. Just these two cables alone were like $120 just for these custom cables. Just so that it all goes together, It's going to be pretty cool. I think it's going to be really cool. I don't have a backup GoPro though, just in case something goes on. Something's telling me I need to buy a backup GoPro. We'll address that later. But that's it. This is point of view, because I know I got some comments yesterday about the food bank. They were saying it was, the old classic point of view videos. Man, this is the new classic point of view live stream. Even better than a video. And I know it works. I've already done a test. I've already done a stream. I think I've done 2 streams with it in the summertime to show everybody. But that's what's going to happen this winter. So every time I do work outside, and then I've got this I made up. So we're good to go. Here, I'm going to get rid of this. The only thing that I gotta try, one thing I want to try, see, I know the GoPro battery, you might get like 40 minutes tops out of it, 30 minutes tops if it's cold. But if I don't use a battery pack on the GoPro, I can plug a remote microphone in, which I'm debating on that. I'm thinking I might try that, and that way I can mic myself for better sound, because I know everybody's going to complain about the sound. I know that for a fact. It's like, because we know how people just love to complain. So I'm thinking I might have to buy a microphone that plugs in to the GoPro. No, the GoPro sounds like a goldfish bowl if you've got the weatherproof case on it, John. I don't use those weatherproof cases because it sounds like you're in a goldfish bowl. It's the exact reason that you just said. That's why I only use a skeleton case on the GoPro. Because as soon as you put them in that, like a lot of people always put them in the stupid waterproof cases. I've got those cases, and oh man, that sound is bad. So I got 2 skeleton holders for them. And I put if you notice there was a chunk of foam on top, I got to make a better windscreen so that the foam is not as bad. Does the Teradek have a mic input? Well, let's just check. Well, Jiminy Crickets, it does. Well, there you go, eh? Okay, who said that? Finder X, thank you very much. That solves my problem. I've got to buy a microphone that plugs into this. I've got to I gotta go look on the Rode site that there is a plug-in right there. So in the software, because I know in the encoding software, when you go into online, it says embedded in the HDMI or not embedded on the audio, because I've got it right now set for embedded in HDMI. So if I put it in here, then I still can have the battery pack on the GoPro. And I could run this cable up the other cables and have the mic up here on the headband. So that way it's not here in my way. So it's like when I want to keep it so that the whole unit is one. So it's like when I put it on, it's just throw it on, put it on, and throw my jacket over top. I don't want to be screwing around, putting clips on me, and because that kind of stuff just gets in the way when I'm working. So I've got to find a microphone that plugs into here that will work. So Finder, thank you so much for solving my problem. And that way I still got the battery pack. So that means I've got a solid hour and 10 minutes of live streaming before I have to replace the battery pack on the Terra Deck is the battery pack problem. It's an hour and 10 minutes no matter how you slice it. That's pretty serious, eh? This thing is the Cadillac of streaming. Not many YouTubers use these because they're ridiculously expensive. Does anybody know what this is worth? Does anybody want to guess? It's a ridiculously expensive. But this unit can stream from the other side of the lake. How many guesses are we getting? Oh, Susie's the closest so far. Oh, Edward's $100 over. In US dollars, don't forget, folks. It's ridiculous. But this is the company, remember the other one broke? And they sent me a new one. All I did was give the credit card. They did the swap and sent me the FedEx. It cost me nothing. I sent the FedEx. They sent the FedEx return label. They did a complete swap over, you know, warranty-wise. We never once went without a unit. They've done that twice now. They've replaced units. That's how good this company is. I highly recommend them. They call it an advanced warranty replacement, where they send you the replacement before you send the unit back. It's the answer. But it's TV stuff, right? You look, see, it's got the BNC plug. It's meant for TV. This is TV equipment. That's why it's so expensive. It's not YouTube stuff. What are the lowest temperatures in the winter? Freaking cold. Yep, minus 300,000. It couldn't hit some days. 30 below, 35. I've seen 40 below at super extremes, but you know, normally it's like 25 below, 28 below. It's like, you know, that's that kind of winter. The name of the company is Terra Deck. They're an awesome company. See, there's the logo. Awesome company. Super awesome. I highly recommend them. Great service. Their tech support is really good too. So it's going to be a good winter. I'm pumped. I'm really pumped about everything. It's going to be exciting. Really exciting. Oh, look at there. Oh, it's still dripping off the roof. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn my breakfast happening here. Here's my buddy. I'm going to touch base here. Oh. We're waiting for a break in the rain so we can do this tarp and the archway in the barn. We got to get ready for tomorrow, the big pour. Big pour. I forgot to even get my breakfast out. I'm so distracted today. Oh, man. You know when you're outside in the rain in your house coat at 2:30 in the morning? Don't do that, folks. Don't do that unless you want to be up. It's sort of like, I'll give you an idea what it's like. It's like jumping into a cold shower in the middle of the night. You know, wake up at 2:30 and let's have a little bit of a cold shower, or mist yourself with, you know, a pump bottle full of cold water, and then see if you can go back to sleep. You can't. It's like, oh, wide awake. The only thing that wasn't wide awake here is Doug. He's upstairs. I'll take you. I'll show you the little monster. He's dead to the world. The ducks are absolutely everywhere. Okay, he's gone. Doug. He moved to a new location. What a dog. Oh, you rotten. He was upstairs when I took the picture of the thumbnail. He was laying in front of my door. But this is a better place on a rainy day, isn't it, Duck? Ducky. What a dog. Oh, man, that dog kills me. He knows it's raining out. So, it's exciting stuff that's going on here. I'm all pumped. I can't believe it. I posted on GoFundMe, the money I spent this week and the support to make this happen. You people really want me to do this, so I'm just going to keep motoring away and do it and make it happen. But I am really pumped about it. I think this winter, this is like every winter before this is going to pale in comparison to what this winter is going to be. It's going to be a whole new level. I think the barn streams, with the ducks in the barn, because one, the barn's going to be really pretty, but the amount of ducks in there, I think the barn stream potentially could have the same type of appeal as the duckling streams. You know what I mean? I'm thinking it has that potential of epicness, I really do. I think that it does. I think I think it's right there. I think it's going to be good. Oh, Susie, thank you for putting the review on them. Teradek, I recommend them. Another good company is the other encoder I use, Monarch. The MONARCH. Not Monarch, Matrox, sorry. It's the Monarch HD is the unit I use. Or is the Matrox? Oh, what is it? Hang on here. Let me just double check. What is it called? It's Matrox is the company. MATROX is another one. They have they're the other three encoders. They're the hardwire encoders that I use, and the ones I use with the homemade Wi-Fi setup that I made. They're a tank of an encoder too. They're the ones that I got for a used price from that company in the East Coast. The regular like $1,600 a box, and I got them for $625, delivery and tax included. That's what's going to be streaming out of the barn and the metal shed, but it's hardwired, not Wi-Fi. Their tech support's really good too. Really good, like really good. They're based in Canada too. Their encoder, this encoder's made in the USA, and my other ones that I use are made in Canada. So like all our encoding equipment is made in North America. That's why our streams are stable. They're not goofy except for the iPhone ones. But Digger Pete, you did it again. Thank you so much, Digger. Are you having a problem with the PayPal link, Digger? Still? Greatly appreciate it. I tried sending you a message on Facebook, but you don't answer your messages on Facebook, Digger. Or you never log into your Facebook. I think that's what it is. Because I posted the link below so that still, it's got to be your bank blocking PayPal. It's got to be. But you said you use PayPal online. My Facebook? Okay, I'll go on Facebook right now, Megan. Hang on. Megan, we got an emergency, a Bentley costume emergency. So let's take a look at the Bentley costume emergency. All right, Facebook. I haven't been online, guys. I've been working. All right, right, so it's on my timeline, Megan. Okay, I'm looking at my timeline. Oh, okay. Aww. Oh, it's a video too. I tell you what, I'm gonna share it to the 50 ducks. Let me just play it here. Yeah, hang on here. Okay, let's just share this to the 50 ducks page. All right, I'm gonna share it right to the page there. All right, I just posted it to the 50 ducks in a hot tub page. That's cute. Little Bentley costume. Right on. There, I did it for you, Megan. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for doing it. Tell your daughter that she looks a little bit like, not a lot, but a little bit like Bentley. Okay, on here. Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up here. No, that could be it too, Rich. You're right about the digger. It could be because his bank's blocked it. I know if it's money's in the PayPal account, there's no block between PayPal accounts, but it could. I've had somebody else told me that they in the States, it was a credit union and they couldn't even get a T-shirt because their bank had blocked their bank card using PayPal, and they couldn't even get themselves a T-shirt, and they had to put money into their PayPal account, wait till the money got there before they could get the T-shirt. Because PayPal to PayPal, there's no blocks, but because they were trying to use their bank, the bank wouldn't let them do it. Or the credit union. It was a credit union that the problem was. But they transferred the money from the credit union to their account, and then they had no problem to get the T-shirt. I remember that one. That was out of the States, so. No, Digger's in the UK. But, you know, the banks, they put blocks on things all the time. No. But Digger Pete's a champion. He hit every color in the rainbow on the super chat. It's just a shame that. But you did buy a T-shirt, huh? So Digger, you got a T-shirt using PayPal, but was the money sitting in your account to get the T-shirt? Oh, Rich, if you think the streams have been good the last couple of weeks, wait till this winter. It's going to be just mind-blowing. I'm pumped about this winter. It's going to be exciting. I'm a little stressed with my workload, my to-do list, because winter's fast approaching. But once I get the walls up and the roof on, I'll breathe a big sigh of relief. A big sigh of relief, actually. And then I can just, everything else has to be done will be done inside, and it's not, the end of the world. I'll still be stressed out because it has to get done, but at least I'm not right now. Like, today we're going to be tearing the frame out and getting the tarp up and getting ready for the big pour tomorrow on the concrete. No, Maxwell, we're not doing the sawmill till January. They told me that it's actually better to cut frozen wood. It's easier on the saw. So, and we're a little bit busy right now. Just a little bit too much on my to-do list. The only thing I'm concerned on right now, folks, is getting this done, because in this part of the world, winter can come and stay so early. So I'm scrambling right now. I'm not gonna lie, stressed and scrambling, but I'll get her done. And I just gotta stay focused. But tomorrow is going to be a the big hurdle tomorrow will be the concrete. Once the concrete's poured, no, it's just preheated. It isn't ready yet. Once the concrete is poured, then I got to call my buddy Tim, the barn restoration guy. I have to get a hold of him, and I have to talk really nice. If I said please, I have to get him to come over here with his laser level and shoot some lines so that I can get the exact measurements of the walls, because the barn is crooked and the logs are tapered. So you can't just build straight walls, you don't build true walls and slap them up. You've actually got to build a crooked wall so that it'll fit in place, but yet be level and square after. This is going to be a little bit of it's going to be take some figuring. So I'm going to get him to come over with his laser level and get me the measurements. Well, you got to build it crooked so it fits into place and looks square. Is what the way it's got to work, because you want it. It's got to be level and square for the roof. So, but the problem is if you build the walls all square and put it in, it would look bad. It would be like just twisted. Wouldn't go together. So I want my buddy to come over with his laser level and get me the measurements, because he's got the equipment to shoot the line, which makes it so much easier. He shoots the lines and then I write it down all on paper, and then boom. I'm pumped. It's going to be exciting. I'm really excited about this, actually. The ducks, we're gonna pump out a ton of eggs this year. I'm really think about it. 100 females. That's like potentially 75, 80 eggs a day. That's a lot of eggs, and we're probably, egg laying season at that rate, it's only going to take me, I'm just thinking here, 7 days to fill a hatch, because you do batches of 600, so 7-8 days to do a batch, 2 batches at a time. The food bank is going to get just a ridiculous amount of eggs. They have no idea what's coming. I told them yesterday, I said there's a lot of eggs coming, because I've never had this many females. We're talking 100 plus females. We're going to be just pumping a ridiculous amount of eggs out to them, which is good. I'm pumped about that, actually. I love doing that part. I hate the video part, though. I'm thinking I'm going to be short form in the video, so I had an idea this morning. Actually, I was talking to Tom. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the pivot heads on when I'm at the food bank, run inside, give them their eggs, and leave and turn the pivot heads off, because I hate editing. I hate it. You have no idea how much I hate the editing. When you hate something, it's not hard, it's not, it's not difficult, because I've edited thousands, 1,200 videos, so it's I know what I'm doing. But when you hate something in life, that you can, it's really, it should have took me 25 minutes to do it, okay? But it took me an hour because I hated it. You know what I mean? It was an hour of I hate this. It's so anyways, that's what I think about videos. I hate that. Because you know what it is? And I had my private coffee this morning was with Tom. I'm not gonna lie. Tom and I had a private bonding session. But it's like living your life again. And since I've been doing live stream, everything is in the now. And which is much more exciting for me as to share this with you. And it's sort of like, yeah, like doing your taxes, Mindy. That's exactly what it's like, editing. Exactly, actually. But it's like living your life again. You know, when it's like yesterday when I was editing that, and I was like, oh, I did all of this yesterday. And I was like, I'm watching myself again. And I'm like, I don't want to watch myself again. Like, I don't want to see my life from yesterday. It's over. I'm on today now. I got things to do, you know? And that's it's so unproductive. So what I'm going to do is the next time I'm just going to load all the eggs up, put them in the truck or car, whatever I'm taking into town, and then I will turn the pivot heads on when I back up to the food bank, and I will just video basically backing up, getting out, throwing the eggs at them, and leaving, and then turn it off, and there'll be no editing happening, and that'll be it. It'll be raw, eggs delivered. There you go, and no more starting at the house and driving up the driveway. I was doing that yesterday. I was adding pieces in. I was like, no, why bother having all these pieces? This, I like to refer to it as filler. I hate filler. So it was like, I was like, why? It's just, I'm just not into it anymore. I'm just not. So that's what's going to happen. The next food bank drop off will be a raw, just drop it off and run. Well, yeah, Dougie did a little bit. It was his birthday. But that's, you see Doug every day live. You want to see his past tense, don't you? I'd rather see Doug live. I'm throwing my breakfast in right now. I got to get this happening. I got a bit of a stomach growl happening because I'm way behind. And Doug did take over the truck. But he does that all the time. I hate when he does that at Robert's place and he's covered in cow manure and decides to sit on the seat of the truck. All right, I'm gonna be saying goodbye here shortly. Because it's getting time for Matt to get some sustenance. My buddy, actually, I'm surprised he hasn't. He might be watching the stream right now. We're waiting for the rain to end, but it's not. I gotta eat and then get a stream going outside in the lagoon for you. Oh, the ducks are just destroying the yard. I'll give you a little view of the duckies here. See, they're not very interested in the lagoon. Can you say my name? There you go, I did it. Go. Oh, Susie, you remember my birthday to know I'm a Capricorn. I try to keep that a secret. I got beautiful female ducks. My breeders, my 53 breeders, they're gorgeous ducks, and they're big meat ducks. Big meat ducks. Oh. Yeah, I'm a Christmas boy. I get screwed at Christmas. Oh no, blueberry pancakes? I got bags of them in the basement. Probably got a couple hundred still. I'll be eating blueberry pancakes next spring. There's a new female. There can't be any new females. Virginia, all the new females are just white. All the females, the new ones, are all white Pekings. No, the gray-haired one, gray-head one, that's a male. He's a drake. He was the biggest gray-headed drake of all of them when I was doing the sort. Can you say my name, Caitlin? There you go. What are the black ones? I think it's blue Swedish. I don't know. They're going to Jasmine's. There's only two of them, a male and a female. One of them's got angel wing. I think it's a male has got angel wing. on the female, but they're going. I don't want them here. They're too small. Oh, Nancy, your husband gets screwed at Christmas too, eh? 29th birthday? Yeah, he everybody getting those dual presents on Christmas Day. You'd be like, oh. Then you get Christmas morning. Happy birthday. What? It's Christmas. Oh, well, it's for both. You cheap bugger. I know. Just plus or minus a week from Christmas, you're screwed. You know. Well, the pre one you couldn't, because you couldn't say to somebody on the 18th of December, "Oh, wait till the 25th to get your birthday present." What? My birthday's today. You know. But you can give your birthday present a week early. So if your birthday's like on the 29th or the 1st of January, you know, oh, here's the 25th. It's both. You know what I mean? Oh. You like Mo? Mo's in my freezer. He hasn't been in a while, Caitlin. Do you trim your house up? Like Christmas decorations in the house? No, I can't be bothered. It's like, it's just a make work project. Do the house up for what? You know? It's just me and Doug. And Doug doesn't care. I got. You wouldn't believe how many Christmas lights I have downstairs. I got like probably 1,000 feet of LED lights downstairs in pails from my old business. And every year I say to myself, "Oh, I should do the house up." And I'm like, "Why?" I'm just gonna burn power, and it's like I'm not gonna. It's like it would look cool to do. I got enough to do the whole house, like seriously, do the whole house. And but I talk myself out of it. It's like, why? I got better things to do. Then I thought I'll do the barn. One year I thought, actually I think it was last fall, I thought about doing the whole barn up for Christmas. And then I said, no, I gotta be bothered. I don't have kids here to run around. Oh, it's Christmas time. So it's like, I'm an adult. I realize that Santa Claus doesn't exist. I should do the pen, Vista. How about you come and do the pen? I got better things to do. I got to get things ready for the winter. I got things to do, folks. I don't have time to decorate the pen. I honestly have no time. I'm stressing out here getting the duck home ready for the winter, and you guys are, oh, decorate the pen. Oh, man. I love people on the end of keyboards giving me orders. Oh, it's so rewarding. Yeah, Santa is real. It's called a wallet. 36 hours away is a pathetic excuse, Amanda. Just pathetic. If you really wanted the Christmas lights on the pen, you would come up. This isn't a job, Terry. This is a hobby that's become something more than I could ever imagine. Which is just awesome. It's 9:56 a.m. You can be here by the end of the day, Kyle, but it's dark at the end of the day. Oh, you're coming here to put the Christmas lights up. You don't have to pay the $3,000, but you have to leave instantly as soon as the lights are up. But if you pay the $3,000, you can hang around for a little while. You'll sleep in your truck. You still gotta pay the $3,000 if you hang around. What do I want for Christmas? I don't have a Christmas list. Well, I probably got a couple things on my Amazon wish list, but it's all show related stuff. Everything I desire is for the show. I don't have any personal. Like, I don't have anything I want. It's like, it's basically equipment for the show. And then I end up just buying it. somebody will, help me out here and make a donation, and then I will buy the equipment that is necessary for the show. So I keep my Amazon list private because I don't want people to accidentally buy stuff that I've already ordered. So that's the problem. So like right now, I don't have much on my Amazon list actually right now. Let me just take a quick look. I don't think there's much there. My wish list. What's my wish list right now? Oh, I need to get myself some Ethernet cables, but I don't know the length yet. I have to measure to run the line from the barn to the metal shed. I have to measure that. I don't know if a 50-foot will do. I'm thinking a 50 is going to do. And then I've got to rerun the Ethernet cable that's in the barn, and I think I need to get in a 20-footer. I'm not sure yet on that measurement. I need, oh, that's a scope mount for my rifle. I don't think anybody wants to buy me that one. Well, there's another scope. I got 2 scope mounts I want for my rifle, but that's another thing. I need an internet switch, 2 of them. I need 2 gigahertz internet switches, which I haven't decided which one. I think I'm going to go to Walmart and get them because they got the same ones as Amazon for the same price. And this way, if there's a problem, I can just walk into Walmart and change it instead of going through the Amazon thing. And Lever 2000 citrus soap is on my wish list on Amazon because I can't find it anywhere. And that's it. That's it. Everything else on this, I should actually clean my wish list up because I already bought this stuff. So that's it. The Lever 2000 citrus soap is something I would really like. That would be a nice thing to receive. But as far as the cables, I got to figure out yet the measurements on the Cat 6 cable that I need and the switches. I know I need 2 switches for sure because I need a switch in the barn to split off into the metal shed. But I think I'm going to Walmart to get the switch. The soap is Lever 2000 Citrus. They don't make it anymore. They do not make it. The price went down. It was $284 for an 8-bar, and they've now lowered it to $236. That's what they've lowered it down to. But it's just $236 for 8 bars of soap. Like, you know what I mean? It's absolutely crazy. No, it's not soap from the 80s, Lester. It's just soap. The manufacturers decided not to make anymore, just to stress me out. I'm down to I got 4 bars left. It's not good. No, the Lever 2000, the Aloe, and the other one doesn't suds up with crap, and they've changed the formula. So the citrus is the only one that suds up good, and it's good for shaving. I like it for the shaving because I've discovered something that my razors last a lot longer if I don't use shaving cream. I find shaving cream, my blades get dull. Yeah, 3 bars for $32. Like, give me a break, eh? That's crazy. But it's even crazier. Well, I'll show you. I'll show you the screen on this one. This is an 8-pack. Yeah, it's an 8-pack for $236. Look at this. Look at that. 8 count. So there's 8 bars for $236. Like, give me a break, eh? But they've got 3 in stock. So they've got 24 bars. So 24 bars of soap would cost you $750. That is just absolutely nuts. Actually, if somebody sent that to me, I would be so mad at them because that's a waste of $750. I would be upset. I wouldn't accept it. I'd send it back. That would be just, who would pay that much? $236 for 8 bars of soap. Like, well, I'm going to have to find the citrus soap. I don't know what the brand was in South America when I found this citrus scent. It was there's got to be somebody else there that makes a citrus scented soap. There's got to be. Lemongrass soap, that might be good too. Mindy gets everything for free, but she's the coupon queen. That's Pentagon pricing, Christy. The Pentagon, that's what they pay. How much for a bar of soap? But I don't know what the name of the brand was from South America. I just remember the citrus scent, and I loved it. It was like every morning it smelled like I was on holidays. Just love it. It's more of a flashback to holidays. Oh, this is gonna go to work. You're actually gonna go do something? How dare you fulfill your obligations to your employer? Uh, we'll see you later there, girl. Well, folks, I'm going to get my breakfast here because I know it's because the little chime should be going off here any second. I'm going to eat. I'm going to go out there and get the Magoon stream going. I'm hoping this rain. Let's see what the radar looks like because my buddy is going to come over. And we're going to get the... Oh, yep, she's clearing up. All right. Yeah, I better get my action into gear now because I'm just looking and it looks like the rain has passed, which means that we can go take the door frame out and put the tarp up. And the rain is not supposed to return until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Actually, yep, 11 o'clock, they're saying 5% chance of rain. Okay, so the rain's passing. Enough for this window of opportunity to, I've got from 10:15 till 1 o'clock. That says there's less than a 5% chance of rain. So, I got to get my act in gear because I've got to get this tarp up so that we're ready tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the big day, and we're going to have a big cement truck here, and we're going to live stream the cement. And I'm going to have a live stream running in the barn so that you can watch the cement set. That's almost as exciting as watching paint dry. What do you think of that? Well, you're going to see the guy doing his work inside, and that I haven't told him yet that it's live on YouTube, but I'll tell him after he gets here. And they'll have their machine in there, spreading or do the polishing the floor, and I got to reposition the camera today. Actually, make it sure it's high enough that no concrete accidentally splatters onto it, because that would suck. Oh, that would screw the camera lens up big time, forever. And that's my new camera I just bought. So, but that's all that's going to happen here today. Nothing else, because I can't do any outdoor work because everything is just a mud fest right now, and I ain't shoveling gravel in mud. It's just a make work project, and you don't accomplish anything except exhaust yourself. And I'm going to pass on that. So the channel's going to go dark here for about a half an hour because I got to get some food into me first, and then I'm going to go outside and I'll set the stream up in the Magoon, and then I might turn the stream on in the barn. I'll ask my buddy how he feels today about it. If he has no problem, I'll turn a stream on in the barn so that you can watch us tear the door frame out. But I'm working within the confines of rain limitations today. All right? But tomorrow is a super exciting day. The barn officially gets the floor tomorrow. I'm excited about that because that means the walls are next. All right? Are we pumped? Are we pumped about this winter, folks? You'll be waiting? But are you pumped? I'm pumped. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome this winter. Oh, I still got so much work to do to get ready for the pump part. All right, folks. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear the crack? Oh, it hurt. Okay. I've got that problem right now. I got to no, it's not age, it's work, Lester. I've been hurting myself lately, doing grunt hard labor, and my elbow is causing a problem. All right. I'll see you later.